All right. Good evening, everyone. I'm Dr. Sheila with WoW Wellness with the AO Scanner. And this is Thursday, June 1st. We are going to talk about the compensation plan and your commissions. That's a lot of questions people have been asking recently. One of the things that I wanted to do was have you log into your back office, because there can be some compliance issues and disclosure issues if I'm logging into my back office and showing you all of my financials. But I would rather have you log into your own back office and we will go through this together. So, can't minimize my screen. Okay. Got it. All right. So we're going to log into our back office. And everybody at home, you do the same thing. Just log into your back office. Dr. Janine and Dr. Darrell, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. So go down to business, second icon on the left, and go to pay history. Okay. Those of you that have received a check, you will have a check that shows up right there. And underneath of that is going to be a breakdown of your commissions. So the first thing that you might see is the direct bonus. The direct bonus is that 45% commission that we earn on all of our quantum living advocates, our QLAs, and our preferred customers. And you might even have retail customers in there. No, you won't have retail in it. It's not 45% on them. It's different. But mostly you're looking at your QLAs and your PCs. So this is every month that they're on a subscription and anything else that they're purchasing during the month. That is your direct bonus. Underneath that, you might see a liftoff bonus. Now the liftoff bonus is amazing. 65% on enrollment when you bring on a new QLA or preferred customer. Remember, a preferred customer has to have an auto ship of at least 100 PV. If it is a subscription for the technology, that's 112 PV, and you are paid 45% for life. But that first month, when they enroll, if they purchase a mobile device, the $495, or the tablet, $995, or the Bluetooth headset, I think it's $200, they have to purchase at least one of those things on that initial enrollment for you to qualify for the liftoff bonus of 65%. If they do not purchase any of those, you will still get the direct bonus of 45% off that order, even if it's just a subscription and the yearly membership, which they just added, and then anything else that they might purchase. Okay. So under that, you might have, that was a nice bonus. So there's incentives also that are offered. And this one was a $250 bonus that we qualified for last quarter. If we had 6 enrollments, that was a very nice surprise. And then you might find a ranking bonus. When you have your first 3 QLAs, you earn the first rank of bronze. Now that is pretty significant because most companies do not honor, they don't honor as significantly with 3 partners. Usually you have to earn, you have to have quite a few more partners to be acknowledged. But in this company, 3 partners, and you are already ranked bronze, which is a one-time payout for the bonus, and then a monthly payout as long as you maintain that. And each time you rank up, so it's in increments of 3, every 3 gets you to the next rank. So the next rank would be silver at 6. Okay, so you're going to notice the one-time monthly bonus when you hit each rank, and then every month after that, you get a recurring bonus just for having that rank. Okay, we'll get into more of that in a little bit.
That starts after you've hit it for 3 months?
That is correct. So The reason they do that is because they're paying you every month for the rank. They want to make sure that you're going to hold it. So that initial payout does not happen until you've held your rank for 3 months. They want to make sure that you're solid and you're going to stay there. So after 3 months, you're officially qualified at that rank. All right. And then once you hit bronze, this is another piece of the pie that I've never seen with another company. I have heard of shares or pools where the company will have a certain amount allocated in shares. And they divide it up between, usually it's the higher ranking people in the organization. You know, most people will never hit those ranks, so they never get a piece of that pie. Here at Solex, when you've got your first 3 teammates, you're already qualified for the building pool, the team building pool. So now every single person in your organization, even if they're 100 levels under you, you still are earning shares on all of them. So for every QLA in your organization, you get 1/4 of a share. For every one of those that ranks up to bronze, you get 1/2 a share. And when they rank to silver, you get a full share. And that continues every single month. And with each rank, you get more shares for that person. That is huge. This piece of the pie right here is huge on its own. So when you're building an organization, you know, we get paid for the work that we're doing for however many people that we're bringing in to share this technology and help change other people's lives, and then helping our team to do the same thing. And we get paid on the entire organization. Janine and Dr. Janine and Dr. Daryl, do you have any questions about that part?
Nope.
Dr. Daryl?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so now I'm going to go out to the comp plan and I'm going to pull that up and screen share. I just didn't want to get into the financials on, oh, good, Carmen's here. Let's let her in. I didn't want to get into the financials on a recorded that's going to be out there. So let me go find the tools, documents and media, and comp plan. If you don't know where that's at, the tools is the 3rd icon down on the left. And then the very first selection is documents and media. And then you can go to comp plan. So thanks to a lot of questions I've been getting lately, I'm having to learn this comp plan inside and out. So there's that. And then I'm going to go back to our call and find, there we are. Okay. Share that. And now I'm going to screen share. Hopefully I can find it. There it is. Share. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes,
Great. Okay. So I am not a comp plan guru. I hate comp plans. I find them quite frustrating, and I personally don't really care as long as I'm making really great money, and I've always made really great money here. So I haven't got too serious about this, but because of a lot of questions that have come up, I've had a couple of calls, well, 2 or 3 calls with Kai now. We just spent an hour and a half on the phone the other day so that I could really wrap my head around this to better talk about it with everyone. There are a lot of different comp plans out there. I'm sure you've all seen several. Well, Kai, actually, he's been in network marketing for about 30 years, I think, and he has built several comp plans. And there is a big shift in the way that network marketing used to be, where I've had personal encounters with people that they bring in a handful of people, and that handful of people build out their entire organization, and they don't have to do anything else. The 5 people they brought in built everything out, and they're making a ton of money. That's kind of lopsided. And I've actually ended up in those comp plans before, where I was doing all the work and they were getting all the money. And I really did not like that. So when I first saw this comp plan, I really was blown away, because I felt like I was being paid way better than I had been paid in any other company. Due to some questions that people have asked, I've had to get in and understand a little bit more about why and what sets Solex apart. Well, first of all, do you know of a company that pays you 65% right off the top on the first enrollment? I personally have never seen that. Now, I have been in several companies in the last several years where I have made a ton of money in the first few months and then it dwindled. And that's typically what happens in some of the older models, except for the ones where, you're a guru and you bring in your handful of people and they build everything out for you. This one, they want to make sure that the people that are actually out there making a difference and helping people, they're getting paid for it. And yes, their sponsors get paid, but their sponsors not getting all the money for the work that you're doing. So that liftoff bonus, 65%, I've never seen it. And with the technologies that we have, I mean, that's a pretty serious check. And then 45% every single month. So, with any kind of network marketing company, there has to be some kind of monthly ongoing for it to be sustainable and to be a residual passive income. Without that, you're just a retail sale and you don't have anything residual. So 45% every single month is also something I had not heard of. And I am sorry, but this Zoom screen is in my way. There we go. Okay. So those two things right there blew me away. And my first several checks blew me away. And I was basically in tears when I was thanking Lauren. So again, with the liftoff bonus qualifications, here it is in our back office in the description that the QLA and PC must meet the following qualifications upon enrollment. There must be a device, whether it's the phone, the tablet, or the combination, or the Bluetooth headset. Okay. And then their technology subscription. Yes, their technology subscription. Yes, with the renewal. So when those qualifications are met, that equals the 65% liftoff bonus. If those three things don't happen, it's still a 45% direct bonus. Okay. And you'll notice a lot of the other incentives that they offer, it will be with a qualifying enrollment. And that's what this means. Qualifying enrollment is a device and the technology. Okay. And then the direct bonus, this bonus no longer includes or depends on rotations or teams. It doesn't depend on moving targets. It's simply on the people that are enrolled under you. Okay. Lots of different things to read here. And this is where it talks about rank advancement. It's not a consecutive month. It is total requirement. So if you qualified for gold in January, you don't have to rank to gold in February and then in March consecutively to reach this bonus. If you hit it 3 times within 6 months, now you have that rank advancement bonus and notoriety. So that will be your new rank. So if you maybe you get 3 people really excited this month and next month, one of them, maybe something catastrophic happens and they just can't do it, or, that other priorities have happened, things happen, life happens. And so now you've lost one of your people. That's okay, because now you've probably got another friend that you can share it with until this other person's, life comes back into order and they can come back. So they gave you that grace period within 6 months to make that happen. That I've personally never seen that happen either. Okay, so for that qualification, this can be a mixture of recruiting ranks that are direct to you and, rank advancement. Okay, so that gets into deeper ranks. So each active QLA or PC must maintain personal activity of 100 points per month. Okay, that keeps them active. And that's your PCs too. If you've got people that really don't care about sharing and they don't care about earning, as long as their subscription is at least 100 PV every month, they can stay a preferred customer purchasing at wholesale and maintain that PC status. So here we look at the ranks. And like I said, it only takes 3 people to hit your first rank, bronze. And bronze, not only do you get that rank one-time bonus of $50, but every month you get paid $25 just for being a bronze. And Now you're earning shares on every single person in your organization, no matter how many levels down they are. It never stops. So everybody in your entire team is always going to pay you a share. Now, when you have 6 people, you rank to silver, and that's $100 one-time bonus with a $50 monthly. Now, this is where it starts getting a little challenging, where you really need to start helping your people. And we enjoy this because these Zoom calls that we've been having have been so much fun. So it's really fun to help your team build their businesses. And I love the fact that, again, that old business model of Ted brings in his 5 rock stars and they build everything out, and Ted sits around playing golf and whatever because they've done all the work and he doesn't have to do anything. I really don't like that business model. I like the fact that I'm not successful if my team's not successful. And that may, I don't know, maybe that doesn't set well with everyone, but for me, it does, because I know what it's like to be left in the dust because somebody's got so many rock stars. They don't want to help anybody because they don't need to, because they've got enough people doing all the work. They don't have to help anybody. I don't think that's a great model. It's not my heart. And I know it's not Lauren's or Kai's. So I love this because I'm not going to rank up until my team starts ranking up. And that means I need to be personal with my team and get involved with them and help them. You know, how can I help them maybe overcome a block or a bad message that's kept them stuck in life, or maybe they're just new to network marketing, and that's where my passion is to help people understand financial freedom. So I love this model because we're helping everybody in our team to be successful. And that's what makes, I think, a much more successful, stable, and sustainable business. So these ranks just keep going up. You notice Pearl here, this is 40 directs, but you need to have it's 25 directs. You need 2 platinums. And this is what Tammy just hit. She's the first one in the company to hit Pearl. And she's been in almost 3 years, but yeah, she's probably well on her way to Sapphire. So a lot of people are going to do this in very different time frames. So I think that Diamond is my goal, and that's with 100 directs. And I think that's a pretty nice bonus. But this is on top of everything else that's going on in your organization. You've got 45% every single month on every one of your direct sponsors, plus that pool sharing on every single person in your organization. So if you've got 100 directs, you can imagine how many are below that, probably thousands. All right. And don't know if there was anything else about that. Dr. Janine, was there anything else about that you still had some questions on?
Keep scrolling down slowly. Let me see.
Here's the pool shares.
Yeah, that's where I don't understand that.
Okay, so remember, no matter what your people are ranked at, if they are a QLA, if it's somebody that's just a QLA, you earn a quarter share on that person in the pool. So the big pool is 42% of what's left after they've paid out commissions and everything. There's 42% that goes right back to the distributor, and that's where this is divided up. So all of your QLAs are going to give you a quarter of a share of that percentage. All of your bronzes are going to give you a half a share of that percentage. All of your silvers will give you a full share of that breakdown. So they don't have to rank. It's when you hit bronze that you're qualified for this. So that's why I love the 3. And most models that I've seen, they say, help them get 3, help them get 3. But some do say get 2 because you're building a left and a right. Well, we're not building a left and a right. We've just got a front line and a down line. So we want everyone to start with 3 because that's where the power comes in that really starts paying them. And we want everybody making money right away, which is why they did it this way. Lauren and Kai have both talked about that on some videos about their heart to have people earning money right out the gate. So that's why it only takes 3. And not only have you reached a rank, you've been paid in advance, you've been paid a bonus, and you get a monthly residual on that. Plus, now you get a share on everyone that comes into your team. just with 3 people. Does that clarify it for you?
I'm just still struggling with so once you drop down in the first column where it says QLA directs needed, so it says 0. So even you're saying once you get to bronze, you're going to get 0.25 shares on any QLA in your entire team. Is that what you were saying?
That's correct. And so as a QLA, you don't necessarily have directs, okay? But as a bronze, you do have 3 directs.
And so you get 0.5 pool shares.
Okay, so we're looking at 2 pieces right here. We're going to pretend you have 3 people, okay?
Okay.
So you're already ranked at bronze, okay? This is the chart that shows you what you're going to earn on all your people, not you. You're already a bronze with 3 directs. That's all that's needed as a bronze. So now that you're here, all of your QLAs that maybe don't have anybody, maybe they don't have anybody, you're still going to earn 1/4 of a share on every one of them.
Okay.
These are your people. And if you have any bronzes that have 3, you get 1/2 a share on every one of them.
Okay.
And if you're a silver, you already have 6 directs, but you're going to earn 1 share on all of your silvers. So this is what the rank here is just showing what you have to be at that rank. So your person that's a silver has 6 directs. So
so that's what you earn on each one of your ranking QLAs.
Exactly. So your person that has 6 people, you're going to get 1 share on that leader. And then if her 6 people are just QLAs, you're going to earn 1/4 share on all of her 6 QLAs.
Okay. Got it.
And if she has bronze, you get 1/2 a share on her bronze, who has 3 probably QLAs that you're going to get 1/4 share on.
Okay. I got it now.
Okay. That was a great question because this could be confusing. Now, don't ask me about accelerator because I'm not there yet, but I'll dig into this with Kai and see if I can figure that out because I don't know. And, oh, well, Tammy might know because she just hit Pearl, so she might be able to help us with that. Okay. And I don't know that there's anything else really that was of much concern unless anyone else has a question.
So far, how much have the shares been worth approximately? I know it's different each month, but
that is a great question. Let me go take a look.
You might want to stop your screen share.
Oh, great idea.
Yeah.
Okay, let me try to figure out how to do that. Hello. That's good. Oh, there we go. Stop share. Okay. All right. I'm going to go look real quick and see what I can find. Whoops. All right. All right. All right. Quit yelling at me. Keeps telling me I can't minimize my screen. Okay. Let's go look here and see what came up. All right. You can't see my screen, right?
Yes. No, we can't see it anymore.
Okay.
Turned it off.
All right. Okay. So, all right. Well, it did not break down the individual. It did not break down the individual, what each one of them was worth. So that isn't showing. But I will tell you in honest disclosure that my team building pool was $300 last month. So I don't know what the individual breakdown was for that.
Okay. Thank you.
But I will try to find out where we learn that information. Okay. Dr. Darrell, do you have any questions?
Yes, I think that the answer, I think I know the answer, but I just want to be clear. The first chart that you brought up and you were looking at, when you get to the specific rank, there's a specific dollar amount and then a monthly. That
Yes.
monthly is just a monthly that's added to whatever else you make that month. And you
Correct.
don't ever go back down.
Now, As long as you're maintaining your rank.
Okay, so what qualifies you to not maintain your rank? Let's say you reached, I keep forgetting the names, just what's past bronze?
Silver.
All right, let's say you maintain silver for a year. What, and I know it's probably an extreme case, but what would happen? How many months of not maintaining that rank before you're demoted? Do you know?
That is a great question, and I will find the answer.
Okay. When I was looking at the compensation plan, I couldn't find any example of that. Like it almost sounded as though you keep that, but I said that just can't be.
Yeah, that's a great question. I will definitely find the answer.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, so some things that can happen. Silver rank, bronze and silver, you're in complete control. Well, you're mostly in control over because that's your direct sponsored. Okay, that's 3 and 6. So that's somewhat within your control. After that, your team's involved because to hit gold, you have to have somebody hit silver. So once you hit gold, they've got 6 people, they're silver, but if one of their people drops off, that affects you, which is why they tell you always have a backup. Don't work with one person, work with multiple people. So you can't just put it all on one person's shoulders because life happens. So make sure you're working with a couple of people to keep yourself solid. Which, I mean, that's the right thing to do anyway. When you've got people that really are interested and they're excited, I mean, I will be on calls all day long with people that want to be financially free and share our technology. All right. Well, if there are no more questions, I am going to close us out. And I appreciate you coming. Thank you so much. And thank you for your questions because it makes me have to learn.
Yes, thank you very much.
I love you guys. I'm so grateful for you.
Thank
We're
you,
grateful
Dr.
for you
Sheila.
too. Have a good night.
You too. See you soon.
Okay.
Bye-bye.